Hello everybody, we have arrived at the Tortuga Inn here on Anna Maria Island just west of Bradenton, Florida, and this is where we are going to be spending at least the next 4 nights. We're actually hoping that there will be maybe well, I'm not hoping somebody have to cancel, but if there is a cancellation we may stay in a little bit longer, but right now they are booked up, so 4 nights is all we can stay here. So we are hoping to stay longer, but we were here in 2020 this same time of year in December. We are back because we liked it so well the first time. You can check out our first review on it, but we're going to do a second one since we do have a different room this time. The first time that we were here, we stayed in a Gulf view room. We love that. We were not able to get that this time, so we're going to have to stay in what they call a palm court room instead. So we're going to check that room out. We're going to go over it with you, show you what it is, what it looks like on the inside, and what it features. And hopefully we're going to have a good stay this time as well. So we'll let you know how our stay here is. Okay, we just checked in and we're going up to our room now. Last time we were here we had room 219, which was a Gulf view room. We loved it. We could not get that this time. It was already booked. All of the Gulf view rooms were booked. So we are in 247 and we're about to open the door and you're going to see it the first time with us. So we're hoping this is a nice room. There's 248. Looks like there's an A and B. We're in 247A, by the way. I guess that's A. So we're going to get the door open and see what kind of room we got here. Go ahead and go on in. Alright. So as you first come in, we got bookshelf. I think the last room we had books in it too.
Yep, it did.
We didn't touch a one of them, but
We're not readers. I'm
a reader. I'm not really like a fiction novel reader. Television. Desk right here.
I guess they give you a
drawers.
Beach umbrella.
Yeah, he said there was a beach umbrella. He said umbrella. He didn't say beach umbrella. I guess that's what he meant. Alright, so over here's the kitchen area. Now that is one improvement that this room has. The other one didn't. We got a little bit bigger kitchen this time.
It's got a stove.
Yeah, this one's got a stove. I don't know
bigger refrigerator.
Yes, bigger refrigerator. That was not huge, but we had a little mini fridge last time, didn't we?
Yeah, it was real small.
So we got sink, microwave. Over here's the bed with a beautiful painting on the wall. Just kind of makes you feel like you're at the beach. Let's step in the bathroom here.
It's like a maze going to the shower.
Now the bathroom's going to be smaller. I can already tell you that before I get in here. We had 2 sinks. We each had our own sink last.
Yes, we did. There was 2 sinks.
So we only have one. Yeah, now the other room had this little feature too. You got the toilet.
I forgot what they call that though.
Yeah, I don't know what they call it. Got a little bitty closet space here to hang stuff, which I didn't really bring a lot of hang stuff, so that's fine. And I guess that's a shower somewhere in there. Yeah, there's a shower. This shower is also much smaller. The last room we had 2 shower heads in it.
Yeah, it was really big.
So my first impression, and I want you to give yours, is that this is a very clean, nice room. Bigger kitchen, smaller bathroom. So it's a trade-off, I guess.
Yeah.
I think I would rather have had the bigger bathroom area. Because what was really nice, I'm going to get hit for saying this, let me move away. What was really nice was having 2 sinks so I can get ready too, instead of having to wait to get ready. So
it was nice, and it was much bigger. And
yeah.
it had a big garden tub in it, besides
but
the shower.
if I were standing here for the first time, I would still say this was a very nice, adequate room for our needs. I would not have any complaints. I don't have any complaints. I think I do prefer the Gulf view room more. That's my opinion.
Like I said, that one had a big garden tub in it too.
Yeah, it did.
A garden tub, yeah.
Okay.
And then it's like, the bathroom there is like in the other room, it had the sink and then the tub, then the shower, but then it had a separate toilet area.
Yeah.
And
And to be honest with you, we're paying for this room pretty much the same thing we paid last time. I think it's because we came what they call the holiday week between Christmas and New Year's. They normally run a special. We came a little bit before Christmas last year. We bought 3 nights and got the 4th night free. And so he actually paid a little more for this room, not per night, but because we didn't get the fourth night free. So, yeah, I would say that I was happier with the other room, but I'm happy with this one too. This would be a nice room. If we were coming here for the first time, I would say this is great. So I don't have any complaints. Yeah, let's step out. Here's the view from our balcony. We are basically facing the other rooms instead of the Gulf. You got, some tropical trees here to look at. It's not as cool now as it was. It feels kind of comfortable now. It was a little windy when I walked out to the beach a minute ago, but we got some coconut palms up there with the coconuts on the tree. I'm wondering if coconuts are on the trees year round. Because when we're here in the summer, they're on the trees too.
I wonder how long it takes them to get around. There's a bunch of them over here.
Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. So anyway, let's walk downstairs. Look around a little bit. Downstairs here, we got 2 charcoal grills here. And there's actually 2 more over there behind the maid's car. A little, very small picnic table here, very small. There's 2 more. So here's the palm court. We got a squirrel right here. He's going under the fence. So I'm going to walk out here and show you the pool area. Like I said, if I hadn't had the golf room prior to that, I think I would be happier. But, I said earlier I made this reservation in August, but I actually made it in July after going back and looking. So 6 months out, the golf view rooms were booked up. So here's the pool area. Now, right in front of the front of that building there is where the golf view rooms are, and the golf is across the street. Here's the pool. Starts off on this end, 3 foot 9 inches. Goes to 5 feet deep, and then on up to, looks like 8 feet deep. Plenty of lounging chairs out here. Probably not going to be a day anybody's going to be laying out by the pool. Tomorrow, possibility in the 60s. Then after that, it just gets warmer and warmer. So out here we got this nice bit of artwork. This is actually the side of the office here. Looking back out into the pool area, and that's the palm court area back through there where our room is at. Our room this time. Coconut palm trees. There's the pool area.
Did they say the pool's heated?
Pool is heated. I got in it last year on that 65-degree day, and then the next day when it was in the mid-70s, and it was comfortable once you got in, not so much once you got out though. But yeah, the pool is heated. So I'm going to get in at least once this trip. Got plenty of picnic tables and lounging chairs out here by the pool. Right here's the front of the resort, the Tortuga Inn. Now up there on the top floor, those 3 rooms, it's 218 on the left, 219 in the middle, and 220. Those are your Gulf View suites. There's only 3 of them. When we were here last time, we had 219. We absolutely loved that room. Got the rope lights around the trunks of the palm trees. Those are some tall trees right there. Right here's the sign. I want to walk over here and show you our beach access as well. Okay, right there's the sign. Tortuga Inn, 1325 Gulf Drive. And directly across the street from the sign is the Tortuga Inn's own beach access. So you do want to be careful. You got the road here, and there is a lot of traffic goes up and down this road. There's not a crosswalk. So you just gotta go when you can safely do it. And right now is our chance, so we're gonna walk across here and get out of the road. Sometimes you'll stand there 10 minutes and wait. Right there, we were pretty fortunate. So right here is a little walkway, and That's, if you stand here at the Tortuga, you can walk right out here and you can see the Gulf of Mexico out there in the distance. Over those sand dunes and seagrass. Now over here is a little shelter. If you're a guest at the Tortuga, you can also use this little pavilion area right here. And they got tables, chairs. Actually, I just see one table and about 30 chairs. I don't know if they got more tables they could bring out. Actually, I see them. Yeah, they're standing up over there. But on a nice evening, if you want to get you a pizza or a meal and come out here and just sit and watch the sunset, we might have to do that one night. If we order a pizza, we may have to come out here.
Yeah,
well, each night's supposed to be getting warmer, so. Beautiful view right here of the Gulf of Mexico. And I'm not seeing a lot of red tide in that water, so that's a good thing. I know that last week it was not looking too good, but it looks like it's substantially cleared up. The white sand that Florida West Coast Gulf beaches are known for. Right here, this is over the pavilion. The shades are to be secured in the retracted position when winds exceed 75 miles an hour, which means if they have a hurricane, the shades are going to be secured. I doubt a lot of people are out here when that happens anyway. They got beach chairs you can take if you're a guest of the Tortuga. You can take those chairs.
They've got some there and then some closer to the beach.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd like for you to put them back. I did see a guy here last night gathering them up and putting them back when I came out. Now, I'm not sure about those right there. I'm not sure if that's something through the motel. Do you know the story behind why those are right there? Is that something that you can rent, or they? I don't know. I mean, they're actually on the Tortuga section of beach. Got a little tiki hut over there. And what's those blue things? Is that where you put your beach towel or something? Got some little seagull tracks. Yeah, I thought maybe that was something if you got sand in your beach towel or something. I don't think that's what that is. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. But got some tiki huts here. And here is my lovely wife, Shaughnessy, on the Gulf of Mexico. How you liking today?
Today's nice.
Today is nice.
It's just slightly cool right
We are
now.
both in long sleeves, but I could wear a short sleeve shirt right now.
Yeah, I'm comfortable.
Probably once it warms up a little more, that's what I'm going to do.
We brought a variety.
We did. Yeah, it's tough when you're planning for a trip and the first part of your week's going to be cold and the second part's going to be like late spring. So you got to pack a little bit of everything to be comfortable. Okay, I wanted to show you a little bit of the beach. There will be some more beach clips in our Anna Maria Island video that we feature. I did want to show you the ease of access to the beach from the Tortuga Inn. We're going to go back across the street and give you a tour of the rest of the property. The property actually extends all the way back to the bay too, so you can get bayfront rooms as well. Up the steps now. I did want to show you the Gulf view balcony, even though we were not able to get a room in one. There's the one we had last year, 219. I guess somebody's probably in it. Let me pan across the street right here. And other than the power lines, pretty nice view of the Gulf of Mexico right there. The trees do block it a little bit, but power lines is probably the most unsightly part of it. And this is from upstairs looking down on the pool. There actually is another pool. This one's much nicer. It's outside. The other one is in the second building. It's kind of got walls all around it, which does block you from the wind. If the wind's cool, it's just not as nice of an area. So, here's the palm court area. And that's where our room this time's at. And we're going to walk down through there. Okay, walking over here to the palm court area. And you got this little thing here with 2 benches to sit on, and really nice lush looking vegetation down through the middle there. All the palm species. And each room's got like a fence up. Well, I don't know if that's individually divided behind the wall, but you got a little wall out here, and that tells you your room number, and you go in through there, and I guess you got a little private sitting area right there. Yeah. We don't, because we're upstairs. Yeah, okay, I didn't even pay attention last night. Right, again, you got, I think I showed this yesterday when I started this, but you got 4 charcoal grills. You got 2 right here, and 2 more grills right there. And then here's the second building. You got a parking garage underneath it, but you got rooms right here, and they go all the way back to the bay. And right here on the side of the second building, you got an outdoor shower area. I don't know if there's one on the other side or not. We just happened to walk by and notice that. So we're walking back towards the bay now. Again, under there's the parking garage if you want your vehicle out of the sun. Beautiful coconut palm trees just lining the walk back here. Now I will say in this second building, that's where your guest laundry service is at. The other pool is in there somewhere too. I guess I could go show that. I don't know exactly. We went to it one time last trip.
Yeah, we just looked at it.
Yeah.
I think you have to go upstairs to it.
Maybe so. Let's go. Actually, yeah, here's the second pool. I will go and show you where the guest laundry is. You just go up those steps on the side of the building, and you got a brochure rack, and your laundry's back in there. And there's the side for that. So here's the second pool. That would be a very easy access pool if you were in one of these rooms right here. To me, I like the other one better because it's got the palm trees over it and it just looks more. Yeah. This would be a good pool here if you don't want to walk up front to the other one. Or if, let's just say it's a warm day with kind of a cool breeze, the walls, being surrounded by all these walls kind of blocks the breeze. There's no wind in here. But there's also not as much sun either. So, got some, let me back into the pool. Yeah, I'm getting right here on the edge of the pool to show you all this. You don't realize the risk we take. Let's see, there's some snook, there's some tuna, there's some Nemos. Are those clownfish? Yeah. Okay. Tarpon. I think that's a butterfly fish. And mullet. Got another little, I guess that's a shower head right there with that little pull chain on it. Alright, now we're back here by the bay, so we're going to walk out here. Now here's a third pool. This pool is surrounded for the exclusive use. Yeah, so those 2 units have their own pool. Oh, and that's the little hot tub. Okay, but that's actually 4 rooms can use it. We had like a little the bathtub with the little jets in our Gulf View room last year. That was nice. So we got this little dock area. Alright, we're out here over Sarasota Bay now. There's only 2 accesses to get on Anna Maria Island. That's the North Bridge out there. That's where you come in by Publix up in that area. And out in the distance there, I don't know if you can spot that or not, is the Sunshine Skyway Bridge linking St. Petersburg with Manatee County. That's way, way out there. Here is Sarasota Bay. I'm not seeing any fish down in the water right now. You got people out on boats. We're going out to the end. There's the South Bridge. That's the 689 highway bridge. It goes over into the little fishing village of Cortez, and where the Starfish Company is located, our favorite seafood restaurant in this area. And looking back at the back side of the Tortuga. So I'm probably going to use that picture as my thumbnail right there for the video, but just be aware this is not the view you see from the road. This is the view that you see when you walk in the back. So that's actually a better view of, you got a lot more palm trees in it, you got the sign and a picture of the property, but this is from the dock out on the bay. One thing to be aware of here is it's a manatee area. Now, I don't know if manatees, I don't know how active they are this time of year. I mean, they would have to be around. I guess they stay in the area the entire winter, but I've seen manatees in the Gulf of Mexico before, down in Siesta Key. Never have actually seen one in this bay, but I do know they're here. I've seen people post pictures of them. So they are here. Just haven't been here when I've been around. So watch out for them. They're really big, gentle creatures. Actually, they're not really dangerous. Never heard of one being aggressive towards anybody. There's some coconuts on the palm trees. I love coconut palm trees. I think they are absolutely beautiful. Alright, getting ready to cross back over to where we're staying, but I really love the way our place lights up the palm trees like this. They put the rope lights. I apologize for the traffic. I just have a better view of it from back here. This is a great place. We haven't done our final review on it yet, but this is a great place. Nobody down at the pool tonight. And one last look, at least for tonight, of the Gulf of Mexico across the street. Okay, well, it's a very sad day for us. Our time here at the Tortuga has come to an end. We are leaving here and checking out in just a few minutes, but we did want to do our second review of this place since we had a different room than what we had last time. So this may be a little bit of a lengthy closeout because there's a lot to say, but the Tortuga Inn is located on Gulf Drive, just north of the 684 bridge where 684 comes into Gulf Drive onto Anna Maria Island. If you're coming from the mainland around Cortez, you just take a right, and it's literally, what, a quarter of a mile, maybe half a mile at most. So we stayed here before 2 years ago. We had a Gulf View room then, room 219. We loved it. This time we had room 247. It's a palm court room without the Gulf View. So why don't you start by giving your impressions of the room?
Okay. Well, just to say that I do love the area. I love this place too. 219, between 219 and 247, I would probably prefer the Gulf View room, the 219. But this room here has plenty of room. It was clean. The kitchen area is much larger in this one than in the Gulf Studio. Bathroom, I didn't really care for. It's kind of small, and there's no fan in there. So whenever you take a shower or anything like that, the windows fog up. There is a window, or a little like roll-out window, I guess is what you would call it. But it's just like there was no vent for air. There's just a unit here, like a motel room unit. So it got kind of stuffy in the bathroom when you were showering and getting ready. Kitchen area is very nice. We didn't really use all of it. There's actually a stove with an oven, a dishwasher. I noticed that it's very well stocked with everything that you would need. And the bedroom, living room area, very nice space. Can't complain about it at all. And it does have tiles, so it does not have carpet, which is good for at the beach, so it can be swept and mopped easily, so sand isn't embedded in carpet. As far as the whole place, we are upstairs, and I was kind of worried just because of how the building and the area is shaped, that there wouldn't be good parking and we might have to walk a good ways, but really parking's been fine. You can park on either side, and then there's a parking garage behind, and then of course parking in the front, so no complaints about the parking. We tried to get in the pool yesterday because it got up to what, 75 or something?
76 was a high, yeah.
Yeah, we thought the pool was heated.
It was last time we were here. I remember it being a little warmer. So.
We basically sat there on the edge with our feet in it because we weren't about to get into it.
Well, I would have dove right in, but I didn't want to go in without her. But,
yeah. Right across from the beach, so that was really nice. Yesterday we walked the beach, and you know, when you're walking, you're getting hot, you're seeing people laying there in their bathing suits. Some people are actually in the water. It's like, you know, you think this is summertime, this is great. Then you go put your feet in the water and you remember it's like, this is still winter. But I had a really good time. I'm very pleased with this place. I will definitely come back again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Pretty good summary there. I would definitely, if I were coming to Anna Maria Island, I would stay here. I'm not saying I would never stay anywhere else, but I would definitely. There's nothing about my 2 visits here that would make me say I'm not coming back. I'm like her. I did prefer the other room that we had simply because it had a Gulf view, and it did have a smaller kitchen in the other room, but we didn't really cook. The only time we even ate in the room last time was we ordered a pizza and brought it back. Other than that, we ate out.
Both of them have sitting areas to sit and eat at. So
yeah, this one has a bigger refrigerator than the other one had. The other one had a little mini fridge. This one's a little bit. It's not a full size, but it's bigger than the little mini fridge. Yeah, this one has a bigger kitchen, much smaller bathroom. I really like the bathroom of the other one better. It had 2 sinks. That way 2 people can be in there getting ready at one time. And it had a bigger shower area. It had actually 2 shower heads in it. This one does not. So, you know, I didn't really care for the bathroom. I'm like her on that. As far as the bed, I will say my bed, I think it's just time for a new mattress or something. The mattress, or I noticed when I'd lay down, it would kind of dip in the middle. I felt myself kind of trying to roll towards the middle. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but to me the mattress may be in need of replacement. But it was not certainly uncomfortable by any means. But the rooms here are clean. Even the palm court that we have now is nice. It's not, you know, a Gulf view obviously, but it's nice. I booked this July or August thinking I was going to have no problem getting that Gulf view room again. This is all they had left. I think they only had a handful of these left. So we were actually fortunate to get anything. But we did, and we're here. We had asked them to let us know if anybody canceled or left early because we were going to stay 2 more nights. If that happened, and it didn't. So we're headed to Orlando. Now, I want to commend this place on one thing, and that's the remote control. They have here what's called a clean remote control. I bet y'all have never seen a review on a remote control, have you? Well, you're going to on this one because we stayed at several motels that have these, and I don't know why every motel doesn't. There have been studies that have shown that the remote control in a motel room is the nastiest thing in the motel room. I mean, they've done study after study that, you know, people, I'm not going to get into the details of why that would be the case, but just remote controls are nasty. So no matter where we stay, I always sanitize the remote control before I'll touch it. I mean, I have to touch it to sanitize it, but, you know, from then on, if I'm going to be using it, I always take the time to sanitize it. That's what these are made for. These are fully submersible in water. You can put them down in water, wash them off with soap, and there's no spaces down in between the buttons. It's just a flat surface. Every motel on the planet should have these, and if you're a motel and you don't have these, get them, because these are sanitary. That's what they're called, clean remotes. And I love to see these. We stayed maybe 5 places that had these. The place we stayed at Siesta Key used to have them and got rid of them and went to the nasty remotes. I don't understand that. They used to have these. We stayed at maybe 5 places in all of our travels with these, and I love to see them when I walk in. So I just thought I'd throw that in. Now, we learned some things this trip. We learned that, yes, you can get sunburned in Florida in December. I walked the beach yesterday. I'm going to say a good 3 to 4 miles. I walked from here almost down to the point and back. So I'm going to say I walked a good 3 or 4 miles yesterday. My face was like a lobster. And we also learned to watch where you're going when you're going down steps. Because somebody took a tumble the day before yesterday. So we won't get into that too much. But fortunately, it was at the bottom step, not the top, or it could have been a whole lot worse.
Yes.
But yeah, somebody hurt her ankle and coming down the steps. And I was already down. I didn't have any trouble because I was watching where I was going.
Well, I don't know what
And
happened.
then I hear this thud, and I see our tripod go into the bush. And I look at my wife. She's not there. And I look down. There she is. So it was not funny when it happened.
No,
I was nervous, but now that she's okay, it's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's just a sprain. It's just a little swollen and bruised. I can walk on it.
Yeah, when I fell in our backyard a few years ago, she laughed at me. So
well,
anyway.
he fell down, but he jumped up immediately and turned around and laughed, or looked at the house, and that's why I laughed, because he was worried
The only
that
time
I
she's
saw
ever
it.
looking out the window. If I was needing her for something, she wouldn't have been anywhere around. But, yeah. Anyway, so that is our review of the Tortuga. I hope you enjoyed the tour of the grounds. A lot of people ask about where's a good place to stay here. I would recommend this one. I have found their rates to be pretty reasonable. I mean, you're not going to get nothing cheap out here, but you can pay a lot more, believe me. We were actually trying to find somewhere else for the last 2 nights. I don't remember the name of the place, if you do. But we were looking online, and they had a rate that seemed appealing to start with, but the total cost for those 2 nights was, I can't remember what it was, $900 some. But it was showing like, what, $199 a night. And they charged you a tourism fee.
Tourism fee. 31%.
A destination fee. I don't even know what those are. It's just fee.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't like a place that, well, that's what I say, nickel and dime. They ain't really nickels and dimes.
But this place here has so many different options of rooms. Like this would be, what would you call it, like a studio, because it has a kitchen.
This is Palm Court Studio.
There are some rooms, like this is like an A. When you go to the next one, nobody was in it, and they had the lights on last night, which is a B.
Basic motel room.
It's kind of a basic motel room, but it's so spacious. And we were looking, we were like, that would even be sufficient for us, because it had a microwave, had a refrigerator.
They on the back side down here, they got bay view. You're actually on the Intercoastal Waterway back here, so you can get a bay view room if you prefer that, or you can get a Gulf view room up in the front.
But some of these look like apartments inside, because the last time we were here, there wasn't many people, and when they had the windows open, you look inside, or at least I do, and they look like fully furnished apartments. Rooms, huge kitchens, dining areas.
That's not as bad as the guy yesterday. Yesterday, I'm standing here in the kitchen, and I see legs stopped in front of her, so I thought, okay, maintenance or something. The guy opens the door, and just looks at it and says, oh, I guess I got the wrong room. I said, yeah, I think you do. But he just opened the door on us, so...
And another thing too, this place has complimentary guest laundry, so it does have a laundry for you. And at the beach, they have chairs out there for you.
Yeah.
And an umbrella.
Yeah, that's an important thing that I should have mentioned. And
Yeah.
You have your own private beach access here. As far, well, I mean, people, you can't stop people from walking up and down the beach, and you shouldn't be able to. Yeah, you have your own little walkway out to the beach. You have a shelter across the road that you can sit out there and watch the sunset from. It's just there's a lot more pluses than there are minuses to this place. So this is where I would recommend staying. I think they do you fair. From what I understand, you correct me on this if I'm understanding right, this is not just a motel. This is basically each of these units are individually owned.
Yeah, and like the Tortuga kind of like manages it for the owners.
Yeah.
Because there was a couple we met last night on the beach. They were owners. When I first got here, someone in the parking lot, he said, well, I'm an owner here. So I guess like they own individual rooms, and then they rent them out, I guess, you know.
But I found their rates to be more than fair. I think we paid, I'd have to go back and look, roughly about $200 a night, which is the same thing we paid. Let me go ahead and make you aware of one more thing. I know this is a long closeout. I said it was going to be. We didn't get the discount this year because we came between Christmas and New Year's, and that's a holiday week, so the discount, they don't offer it. But if we had come last week, like we did 2 years ago, the week before Christmas, you can buy 3 nights and get the 4th night free. And we took advantage of that, and I will make sure to schedule our dates so that we can do that again. I think they pretty much always do that. So we really had a deal last time. We did have to pay for all of our nights this time, but you know, they obviously are going to charge a resort fee. They're going to charge the taxes as they have to do, but some of these places they fee you for breathing pretty much. Some of them charge you to park. I don't think we paid a parking fee here. I think that's ridiculous. What are you supposed to do with your car? You know, but some of them just charge you fee after fee after fee till you end up spending a lot more money than you thought you was going to. But anyway, do you have any final thoughts?
No, I think we covered it pretty
I
well.
think this is a good place to stay. We enjoyed it,
Yeah.
and we'll be back. So thank y'all for watching, and have a blessed day.